Hi, this is Cathy for TransByDef, and the first thing I would like to do this week is to welcome Colette, who is one of our new people here on TransByDef. I am sure that you are going to enjoy her comments and her slant on the questions that we discuss, and I hope you will catch her videos each week. This week's topic is, how often do I think about being transgendered? To me, I spend a lot of my time thinking about transgendered. I'm going to start out at the places where I consider it to be a big negative. A lot of times I have to work quite late, and as I'm leaving the building heading toward my vehicle to go home, I am there by myself in a fairly dark parking garage with no one else around me. And as I'm walking back there, I think how much of a woman I have really become. And I think what would happen if they knew that I was really a transgendered woman and had transitioned from being a man. If they knew that, they would have more than enough opportunity to beat up or even worse, kill me there in that parking garage. There are lots of times wherever I go that I think, what kind of negative thing could happen here if I'm not careful? As I go through various areas and go to various places that I have to go at night, that is where I have noticed the greatest amount of concern and thinking about I am transgender, and if the majority of these people knew that I was transgender, they would be against me and would commit some kind of crime against me. That really bothers me a lot, and I spend a good deal of time thinking about it. The next point that I realize is whenever I go into a store shopping for women's clothes. As I go in and try on the women's clothes and look at the various necklaces and jewelry and other things that I'm interested in, I am very, very aware that I am transgendered. I don't know why, but whenever I go there, I think about that. As I go further down this track of thinking about transgender, in the workplace, I have just about gotten to the point where I don't stop and think that I am a woman anymore. I just act like a woman and go on. And I would like to achieve that goal all the way through in everything that I do, of being able to operate and be a woman 24/7 without ever thinking about the fact that I was once a man. When I go a little bit further, one of the other places that I oftentimes slip back and think about being transgender is when I go to church. A lot of times at church, the people there will say something to me, not negatively, but it all of a sudden makes me stop and think, am I really passing? Am I really being the woman I would like to be? The last part of this discussion deals with the good part. Every time I sit by myself in my living room and just stop and think that I am now a woman, it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel right inside. And that part of thinking about being transgendered and thinking about how transition is slowly moving into my past is a very positive thought and something that I really enjoy. So I think there is, all the way from the very negative times when I think about I'm transgendered, when I'm really scared, or walking across a parking garage late at night and I'm afraid of being attacked in that parking garage just like any other woman, to the point where I'm sitting here thinking, boy, I enjoy being a woman every minute. And I really would like to achieve what I have at work, where I act like a woman and don't give it a second thought. That would be my ultimate goal in stopping to think about being transgendered and just going on with life as the woman I've always been. Well, I thank you this week for joining me, and I hope that you will join me next week. If you have a comment or would like to tell me something, please put it in the comment box below. I love hearing from you, and I will answer the comments that are left. thank you again for stopping by today, and you have a happy holiday season. Bye.